Hey everybody, welcome back to an episode of Mentor Me Monday. I'm your host, Paul Turner, and I'm getting ready for camp this week, but I didn't want to leave you without a video for this week. And as you can see, it is a Star Wars week themed camp. And so I want to leave you with the 7 pitfalls preachers, especially young preachers, fall into and that you want to avoid if you want to be able to communicate your message clearly to your audience, and especially amongst young people, right? So the first one is rambling, and that is just beating a point or something into the ground over and over again, just going at it and just keep saying the same thing but 10 different ways. No rambling, no going on and on. No, wait a second. I think you get the point now, right? You get that. You know what I was doing. Number 2 is don't make enemies of your audience before you have to. I had a young preacher just recently say, and I heard him, and he started off with, well, you're not going to like me after this message, or you're not going to like this message, and immediately distanced himself or created a cantankerous relationship with his audience. Well, who's to say whether or not they like the message or not? Some people receive the message. Some of those people in there of the 4 soils, right, are ready to receive that message. They're not all our audience is not our enemy. The truth will be that if people are offended or a message, we're not the object. Jesus said, look, if they're gonna persecute you because they persecute me, yes, but if you're going to get up and share the message, look, let the truth be the enemy of their souls, right? Not you. You're just don't kill the messenger, right? But don't make an enemy of your audience before you have to, right? Because it's not necessary. You want people to receive the message. You want people to do that. You don't want to put them on the defense or put them on guard. You want them to be open to what you have to say. The third thing is rabbit trails, and rabbit trails are anything from something from our personal lives or a story that really doesn't have anything to do with your message at all, and we just trail off and go into things that that don't matter. And so we got to be careful of the rabbit trails that we tend to create, and can get our audience attention off the focus of what the central part of our message is. The fourth thing is more is better, right? We think if we go longer, then the longer I speak, the more holy God is, and the more holy we are to some degree, that the length of the message or the amount of media or the amount of something within your message makes the message better. And more is not necessarily better. Sometimes less is better. Sometimes simple is better. And so if you have too much, even too much scripture can be a distraction if it's not in line with your whole message there. The fifth thing is speaking too fast. It's okay to go a little bit slower. I know we on average have maybe 20 to 30 minutes, if that, to speak, and we feel like we have to talk fast, which means we do have to cut out some things, and we really should pare down what we want to say and keep it to a basic of what we want to do. Otherwise, we'll find ourselves speaking too fast and possibly losing our audience. The sixth thing is confusing the altar call. In other words, what are we actually asking our students to do? Are we asking saved people to recommit their lives? Are we asking lost people to come to Christ? Are we asking for people to come up for prayer? Making the altar call clear of what exactly you want from the audience that you have is important. Otherwise, your message will be in vain. You want to make sure that you're hitting whoever it is your target is in this audience. And if it's everybody, then the shotgun style of preaching, is not going to be very effective. You got to say, this is the message, even if it leaves some of these people out. You want to pray for those people, keep those people, but look, if the object of your message is lost people, then talk to lost people. If it's saved people, talk to saved people, and mention each one in as a subplot, if you will. But talk to people and then make them the object of your message, of who you're trying to reach. The seventh thing and final thing is don't try too hard to be cool or to be funny, and that is every preacher's issue sometimes, because we can get people off track, we can get people distracted by trying to be too funny or too cool, or make us the object of the message and have people like us and all that. There's nothing wrong with that. You notice I put too funny or too cool, because it's not bad to be funny or cool in some respect, but I mean, I'm beyond that, so I don't know if I can be cool anymore. But if you want, just tone down certain parts of it. Be funny where it's supposed to be funny. Be relevant, where it's cool to be relevant. And take it in stride. So anyway, those are my 7 pitfalls that I tend to fall into. What are some pitfalls you tend to fall into as a preacher? What are some things that you tend to get down into that you can't seem to get out of? Leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, thanks for being a part of this community. Thanks for watching today. If you're brand spanking new, thanks for joining me today. If you would like videos like this in your inbox, please hit the subscribe button right there, and videos like this will get in your inbox. And of course, thank you so much for being, if you're a regular watcher, thank you so much for just being a part of this community. Leave your comments, your questions, and maybe I'll even do a video on one of your questions. So anyway, thanks for joining me today for Meant to Be Monday, and I will hit you guys up tomorrow on the Tuesday Panic. See you later.